Is this a good time for intro? I guess it is. Well, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna take a look at Halo Infinite multiplayer. And this opportunity is presented by 343 Studios because, well, they need to uphype the game, which apparently is the best of, well, within the series, I guess. Problem is, it's multiplayer. Since I'm not a multiplayer player, well, that's gonna be terribly hard for me to even actually do anything about it, but I kind of want to see how the game looks, runs, and feels in general. Also kind of take a look at all the settings that we can or should be able to play with when it comes to graphics. Also, we're going to be running MSI Afterburner to see the stats of the frames and video memory and RAM being used. So let's wait until it loads up. Let's do this. I'm really sorry to do this, but the music is just too beautiful and too loud. So we're gonna take it off. So first and foremost, we're gonna leave the voice main. Gonna be around 8-ish. Environmental effects around 8-ish. Hit detection effects. Wow, that's something new. Sound effects gonna be at 8 as well. Hopefully this is gonna be fine. So what do we have in terms of everything else? Kinda okay. Let's go for the video. So currently we're running with a 1080 Ti. Resolution scale is full HD. Minimum frame rate 30? What is this? 60. Vertical sync is off. Limited active frame rate. That's something very interesting. Ooh. Okay. Quality preset medium. Now, one thing that I kinda wanna do is crank everything up to ultra, obviously. There we go. And blur probably is gonna be none, because I know people don't like it. And I think we're kinda good to go. Only need to adjust field of view. Let's crank this up a little bit. Oh, hello. Where's my 4040? Ooh, I see. Okay, so we have the weirdness. Huh. Interesting. Right. Here we go. Oh, hello there. Looks better. Okay, so resolution scale. This is weird. Okay, now I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Apparently, it doesn't really want to scale too well, which is okay. That's fine. UI stuff, tips and tricks. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. So campaign is locked, obviously. It's gonna unlock on 8th of December, if I'm not mistaken. So we're just gonna jump into the multiplayer and take a look how it basically runs. So even in the main screen we can see the GPU is slogging at 58%, pulling 3.5 gigs of RAM. Actual RAM is at 6.9. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Let's jump in and go for bot bootcamp. Because, well, I suck. That's nothing new. And also, it's gonna be a bit more interesting in terms of testing. Come on. We're loading up. Apparently people say that even for the beta, the performance is quite terrible on the consoles, and even for the PCs you need a high-end GPU to make it work. So I'm kinda curious. I do know that multiplayer usually takes a bit more resources than a single-player campaign for obvious reasons. But overall, this game is kinda built for multiplayer. Sadly enough, the game will not actually launch with a co-op mode as the previous Halo parts, so guess we'll just have to wait until that comes along. Also, the reason I'm dragged into Halo series is because of Mr. Death, because he kinda convinced me to play through Master Chief Collection in co-op on Heroic. So to be fair, that was a very interesting experience. So we'll see how this game fares. Also, for legal reasons, I need to say the game is actually running off from NVMe drive. So in case there's any texture loading or something like that, because this game looks heavy. Even for the multiplayer bit itself, it's already 26 gigs, which is not even the full game yet. So it's gonna be fun. Let's see if we survive. Or if we can survive.
Capture the flag.
Okay. The audio design is on point.
Claim their flag. Defend our own.
Okay, first off, mouse sensitivity is way not good. It feels it's being boosted and smoothed at the same time. Look sensitivity horizontal.
We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Jesus, this is a lot. Okay. Screw it. Oh, so it's spray and pray. Or maybe not. We'll see.
Toys are ours.
I must say I like the audio design more than the movement is fine, but the mouse should be adjusted somehow.
Has revealed themselves. Overshield inbound. Flag returned. Overshield available. Ammo reserves depleting. How very surgical.
How do you get ammo in this game?
Flag captured.
Map knowledge 0. Multiplayer skills in minus. This is not gonna go well. Oh, hello there. To be fair, in full HD, this plays pretty well.
They have our flag. Take it back. Our forces have seized the enemy flag.
I kind of want to go for 4040p at this point. I wonder how do you do that?
Flag returned. They have our flag. Take it back. We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier. Flag returned. Flag captured. Overshield inbound.
Okay. Okay, let's try this with 4040p to see the performance. Okay, so after the terrible untimely death of me playing against, I don't know, bots, humans, or the weakest of enemies, we're back with even more bad news. There's no such thing as actually selecting the 4040p, which is very odd. However, I did find a way to upscale it, well, roughly around where it would be, and it still looks kinda good-ish. That's a bit odd. Second of all, NVIDIA GeForce Experience did change the settings a little bit, so that's interesting. But either way, everything's been maxed out using them, so it's quality preset is custom. Everything else is basically on ultra wherever it was able to do it. Volumetric fog quality is, that should be on high. It's weird. I mean, we're using presets anyway, and even then it doesn't actually give everything on ultra, which is, it's so odd. Like, if we have presets, just let me use it. As you can see, we're apparently going to be using 7.42 gigs video memory, which is not bad. It's kind of what we want. And I guess we just have to do it like this, with the incorrect upscaling, which is, you know, the way it is. So let's try this one again. Go for the same bot bootcamp. And get our asses kicked, and keep an eye on that performance counter there. See if we notice anything different when it comes to this. So the map loads a bit longer though, but again, it's multiplayer. If I actually grew up with Halo, I do believe I would be enjoying the Halo multiplayer. However, after playing all the games that we played and you've seen on my channel, I just don't get spray and pray logic. It really totally evades me. It just doesn't make sense, because you want to do good grouping, you know, when you shoot. You don't want to just splatter them all around. And to be honest, I mean, Halo games never had this, you know, be precise unless you have a burst rifle or a sniper rifle. And apparently the only gun that is semi-accurate is a pistol. But when it comes to the assault rifle, the bloom of the reticle kinda just drifts apart. Pretty much like my last two brain cells. But yeah, apparently it's just up close and personal. I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't matter really. So we're just gonna take a peek how bad it's gonna go this time. And I'm not gonna tinker my mouse settings, which I should have done while I was looking through the video settings. But you know what? It is how it is. We'll just have to endure through. Also, since I'm never gonna play multiplayer, I'm not really worried about it too much.
Strongholds.
No, give me back the same map. This looks like actual players then, rather than bots. Anyway.
Claim and hold the zones, Spartan.
So we are pulling 7 gigs of video memory and almost 8 gigs of RAM, and we're still getting 60 frames. Where are those performance issues people are reporting?
Drop wall acquired.
Hostiles in sight.
Stronghold Bravo lost.
Enemy team scoring.
The enemy has captured Alpha. Take cover, Spartan. Ammo reserves depleting.
Great, I have no bullets again. How do I get bullets in this game?
Halfway to victory.
I wish I knew how to melee actually. The video memory usage has gone up a bit to 8.3. But the
M41
frames are
Spanker
still fine.
available.
Weird. Very weird. Is this bot play means because I'm a bot, because I don't know how to play?
Enemy team nearing victory.
I wonder how many people are taking this seriously actually. Ow!
Feet.
That was loud. I mean, 4 versus 4 is an interesting game mode. Definitely beats Warzone when it comes to it, but I don't know. But I played a match and I have acquired knowledge for whole 50 experience points, which is not bad actually, and to be fair, I got what I came here to get, which is the performance results. On this note, let me just quickly double check that we're still using what we set up to use. So we're still upscaling to incorrect value, not 4040p but 4047. And everything is still on the same settings as Ultra, and I didn't actually see frames drop below 60. So considering technically all things considered, performance-wise, is definitely not bad. So 1080 is definitely enough to play this, at least in full HD as an upscale, apparently. I would want to try it out to the 4K, but I don't know, that might be a bit too much. How about you just try it, I guess. However, it doesn't really look like 4K if someone would actually ask me. I don't know, I think the game is lying, because 4K usually makes MSI overlay small. It's exactly the same size as it was in full HD, and this is how it's very easy to kind of see what kind of resolution I'm using on my benchmarks, because the more upscaling I use, the more picture basically gets compressed, I would say, or you know, more pixels pressed in not existing pixels. I'm too tired to explain it properly, to be fair, but you kind of get the point. And this is still full HD scale. I have no idea what's going on. Do I need to restart the game? But I managed to kill 3 people and died once. Not bad, not great, not terrible, you know. So anyway, I don't think I'm gonna try this in supposedly upscaled 4K because I do not believe this is 4K. There's no way in hell this is a 4K. I know a 4K when I see one, and this is not it. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna just stop mumbling, and this is pretty much all I wanted to do actually. So take this as some sort of benchmark how it looks, plays, feels from a person who never played Halo multiplayer specifically and doesn't play multiplayer. So if you like this is for free on Steam. You can just grab it and play it with your friends or buddies and prepare for the main game launch. That's all I have for you today, so thanks for watching guys, and as always, take care and have a wonderful day.